Up next on Live It Up is April Simanoff. And April Simanoff has a very interesting job. Everybody loses somebody at one time or another, but April makes that experience more pleasant and more loving. So I'd like to welcome her to the show. Hello, hello.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you for having me today. I'm honored and very excited.
So that is your specialty. You're a celebrant for people that are crossing over, that have crossed over.
Well, you know, I'm a life tribute specialist and a certified funeral celebrant. I'm the alternative to a clergy member at a funeral or memorial service. And what I do is I offer grieving families the opportunity to focus on a funeral or memorial service that reflects the living footprint of the deceased. It's all about the stories. Everyone deserves to be remembered with the life they lived, their contributions, whether they be humble or grand. Every life is precious, and everyone deserves a funeral or memorial service that's not cookie cutter, and that's what I offer.
Ah, that's so beautiful. I know everybody celebrates so many things in life, you know, baptisms and communions and bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs and their weddings, but I don't really think people take time, you know, maybe some people that are Irish, but for the majority of people, they don't celebrate the crossing of someone. So I guess that's what you bring to them.
You know, I get calls from funeral directors around Long Island and outside the area, and I also get phone calls from individuals who know that I exist, but many times families don't know about my services. And religious funerals, while beautiful, do not focus on the life that lived. This is all about the stories, about the individual, what made them special. And when I sit with families and I meet with them for an hour or more, we start anywhere to make them feel comfortable. And the tribute evolves into something beautiful, like a living legacy. And it's something I'm very passionate about. And it's just something deep within me. You know, I also do living tributes as well.
You're such a beautiful person. In
Thank
fact,
you.
People have told me, Suzanne Beck and some other people that have been clients of yours, what an amazing job you do. My question to you is, would you work with somebody now to pre-plan their own funeral? Let's say I know that I think you're going to live longer than me, and I say, hey, April, I'd like to sit down, and this is kind of, you know, could you help me plan this like you would a wedding? Is that a service that you offer?
Yeah, actually, it's something that I have done, especially with patients that know their time is limited and they're in hospice. I'm very much an advocate for planning. On my website, on resources and links, I have very valuable information. It's a discussion we should all have, because nobody should pass and have the family members wonder what to do. Many times the family members have different ideas, and the funeral is for those left behind, but many times you want to honor your loved one. And the best way to do that is for people to discuss, to have an active discussion with the family members, so that death is not something we fear. It's part of life, and it is difficult, but if you approach it with honesty and sensitivity, you can really enjoy life to the fullest and get more out of it.
And a lot of times people have difficulty talking about death. And I just recently became comfortable with it. You know, after losing my mom to breast cancer at 45, I lost a spouse at 42.
Oh my God, Donna.
And now, you know, I just realized, and that's why when I called you, I started getting all that information down, getting people's phone numbers down, getting people's, you know, information, because when you do cross over, it's the last thing that I want my family burdened with. I want them to just be like, hey, you know, okay, you know, we're going to miss you, but I don't want to leave them with a lingering mess. You know, so I think when people love their family enough, that's when they should call you, you know, to either pre-plan a funeral or, like you said, if there's a grieving family, not everybody's a great speaker. Like, you get up, you sing, right? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the actual experience that you can provide to them.
Ceremonial singing is something that I offer as part of the service. But also, family members can participate. You know, I'm many times the MC. I'm a vessel. It can go anywhere. It's a blank template. And I will have family members that will be speaking in between me speaking. Sometimes they sing. I write poetry. I write prayers of a non-religious nature, spiritual. But we can add splashes of religion. It's whatever you would like as the loved ones left behind by the person who has passed. That's really what it is. It's all about the individual. It's about their life journey. When I sit with families, I say to them, What do you remember about your mother? What do you want everybody to know made your mother special? What do you think your mother would want everybody to know? And people come up to me and I get comments like, that was the best funeral I've ever been to. Someone told me the other day, and it's hard to say this because I'm not usually like this, but I am humble. I feel that I am. Oh, that was magnificent. Do you do weddings? And, you know, I think having conversations about, you know, it's part of the life cycle. I think that it's very important that you brought that up.
What a nice compliment that they had so much fun that they want to know if you do weddings. Hey, why not? Weddings, funerals, whatever. But I do think what you offer people, you know, and we're making light of it, you know, and for some families, it is a very solemn, serious time. And I do know what's great about you is that you're very empathetic and you will customize the solution for that particular family. And you take what you do to heart. And you're just a lovely person.
Thank you.
So,
I'm really a vessel for their vision, especially when there's a tragic loss, the way they passed, or if it was too soon, of course, a young person. It is whatever the families would like. And I'm there to guide them, and I'm here to help and stay out of the way because it's all about them, and it's all about the stories. Every life is precious, and everybody deserves to be remembered beyond the cookie-cutter funeral or memorial service. And I
couldn't agree with you more.
Thank you so much.
And so we're going to already start planning mine, right? We're going to have like Live It Up buttons and all kinds of crazy
You know,
fun
we
things.
can do giveaways. You know, when you go to my website, it talks about everything that you can do. And there can be giveaways, there can be singing, people speak. I can read letters from people that cannot attend. There's email. I meet with families over the phone. I meet in person. We email. We go back and forth. People have unlimited access to me, so that by the time we get to the funeral or memorial service or even unveiling a Jewish ritual, they feel comfortable as they can be and at ease as they can be, knowing that I'm going to do justice to the memory of the person that lived. And I take this very seriously.
Well, I'm happy that you're living your calling.
Thank you so much.
You're just a lovely person. And I know your logo's the Tree of Life.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing. So thank
you.
you. And you
so
radiate
sweet.
today. So who wouldn't want to have you there to help bring some comfort?
Thank you.
So
Thank you so much.
You're
it's
welcome.
my passion.
Happy journeys to you.
God bless you,
always.
Donna.
So,
Namaste.
Oh, thank you. Stay tuned for more on Live It Up. And if you're afraid to plan your funeral and you want somebody to talk to, you can call me. I'm going to hook you up with April. Thanks.